At a 1st and 10 at the 23 of Cleveland.
Motion man is Andrew Hawkins, who's back in there after missing a couple of games. That ball bounces around, and it's intercepted. Right out of the gate, Pittsburgh comes up with it, and it's Arthur Moats. Calamity on the first play from scrimmage.
Not sure he had control coming forward. Yeah, that's a fumble right there, not an interception, but the result is the same, a turnover. The absolute worst start you could have if you're a Brown fan.
A 42-yard attempt by Yepremian. Snap, set down, the kick is blocked, rolling loose on the field. It is picked up by Garrow. He tries to throw a pass, deflected in the air, grabbed by Bass, 40, 35, 30. He's going to score. 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Mike Bass and the Washington specialty teams get their club on the board and make it a new ball game, just as we were raving about a victory here.
Third time today, the Browns are starting inside their own 15. A flea flicker from their own end zone into triple coverage, and it's intercepted by George Iloka. Has some blockers on the return. Iloka is shoved out of bounds. Curious play call there by Hugh Jackson and the Bengals, and the Browns rather, and it proves costly.
Stop, and they can take a timeout, and they'll still have one timeout remaining on offense, which is what that short run back did to New England. Brady, he's going to get sacked, and he's going to just throw it up for grabs, and it's intercepted. Brendan Ayanbadejo is intercepting the pass as Brady is going down.
I mean, that's something that, you know, Tom Brady is so cool and so smart. Then you get into this, and this is something you can't do. He didn't have.
Fitzpatrick going to loft it, and nobody there except Dolphins. It's intercepted.
Pierre-Paul was driving. It's Rogers Cromartie with the interception. That may have slammed the door.
Decides not to run the fly pattern, and this is like Rogers Cromartie could have called for a fair catch on this ball.
At Raven Stadium, shotgun, Kitna buying some extra time, throwing too high and intercepted. Picked off by Ed Reed, the rookie. Reed weaving through traffic, remains on his feet. Here's Reed across the 20, across the 10, loses the football into the end zone. Who's got it? Loose football. Reed started showboating a bit with the ball extended and a pile-up.
It's going to be a touchback.
How about that?
Wow. Big rookie mistake by Ed Reed.
He thought he had daylight.
As returning the ball, he did a good job of weaving his way through traffic, picking up some block. But watch T.J. Hushmanzada, who's hustling, strips the ball. Gary Baxter, number 28, can't come up with it. Neither can James Trapp. But it's the early celebration that cost Reed and the hustle by T.J. Hushmanzada. And then Peter Warrick comes in at the last minute and gets the football back.
Four-man rush, and the ball slips out of his hand. No whistle yet. And there's a flag down. Yeah, ruled it an incomplete pass.
Ruling on the field is a fumble, recovered by the defense, and dropped at this point. It is Denver's ball.
Well, we mentioned there was no whistles, and everybody was just standing around thinking it was an incomplete pass. The ball goes forward.
That's a fumble, but what's the flag?
As the clock winds out on the Philadelphia Eagles, a game they thought would project them into a possible wild card position. It would bring them 7-5 had they won, but a late interception by the Giants will preserve a Giant victory. An upset win as the Giants lead 17-12, and we're inside 30 seconds. The Eagles have no timeouts. Wait a minute. Here's a free foot. I don't believe it. The Eagles pick it up, and Herman Edwards runs it in for a touchdown. An incredible development. Just like the opening game of the season when the New England Patriots were running the game out against the Washington Redskins. A fumble. This is the most astounding development. This is even more unbelievable.
Just doesn't get the snap. He just loses the snap, doesn't get it. And who's right there? Herman Edwards picks it up on the dead run and goes in for a touchdown.
16 seconds to play. In with time. Throws for the end zone. It is intercepted at the goal line. Fred Lewis lost the football. That is a touchdown, or is it?
It's got to be. Golden comes. He's trying to keep him in the end zone. Oh, just pops it right out.
You play 59 minutes and 53 seconds to get a play like this.
Win this football. Third down, 14. The block by Gandy. Time for Stewart. Throws a pass. Caught by the rookie Burris for a first down. He found the seam.
It's live.
He was not touched.
Nobody touched it. Wide and
picked up by Danny Clark.
Second down and 5 from the KC 16 as Winston loses the football. And the Chiefs have recovered.
Montana quickly to Jerry Rice, and he's got some speed. He drops the ball. Rice chases it, doesn't come up with it, goes into the end zone. The scramble continues, and the Giants come up with it.
Very fresh.
Butler picked off in the air by Russell Maryland.
Bad news. The good news is you lead the league in rushing. The bad news is no one's ever won it. Holy moly!
It's Zorich.